wanted to come clean. However, I didn't take a shower. As you may know by seeing the news constantly, the identity of what some would call Banksy has been revealed. I'd like to take a few moments here to announce I won't be appearing as Banksy anymore to weddings, birthdays, funerals, and corporate events. That's right. Since the mystery is no longer afoot, much like Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, whatever sort of, what do you call that? Epithet you would like to apply to it. No one will believe that I was Banksy. I will, however, have all the attendance fees lodged in my bank. And to the lady that asked me to draw what looked like I hate to say it, but a balloon coming out of her ass, I'm not cleaning it. That is all. That's a load off my mind. I wasn't going to stream till much later in the afternoon, but I can't keep all of my arrangements in check. But I will say that if you've read the title, then it shouldn't be any surprise. Look, it's not as if, as long as someone pays you, it's alright. That's what I've been told. And also, what I wanted to say was, I have to say that DLSS 5 is, it's better than real life. Like, look, I don't know if you've looked up DLSS 5 pornography, but man, people call it slop. I call that the post slop, after all that. But, people have their opinions, people are always hard-strung about their opinions. All I know is everyone's like ravenous wolves and trying to tear each other down, and I don't think that's the way going forward. We've tried it many, many times before. Everyone said, you're a cunt. You look like a cunt. And you'll always be a cunt. I think that was Brendan Gleeson. Brandon Gleeson. Brendan Gleeson. Gleeson. I think he said that. But I wanted to talk about things first because, that's what people come to me for. People don't come to streamers for playing games. They're gonna use their robots to play the game soon. Nvidia. Remember when you used to be excited to see the Nvidia logo before a PC game or something? Just shows you how far we've come as a species. See, this is why we need AI, so you're not slurring my words. But, I don't want no AI Brendan Gleeson. I don't want no AI Morgan Freeman. I don't want no... If anyone knows how to use AI to make me sound not drunk, that'd be most eloquent. And so, salacious. Or whatever. I don't even know if that's the right word. Someone complained about my cinema thing. Where's my cinema thing? I can't start my stream without my cinema. Can't go underway without the cinema. The cinema! Well, find your seat and sit down and let me tell you things have been running through my noggin, as you know. I saw Michael Jackson got that biopic. A biopic. He hasn't made any appearances on any talk shows. Like the Beatles. For all I know, he could be roaming the streets of Neverland, looking for his next play thing, Like, who's going to see the film if no one's promoting it? And like, not all, I thought all the Beatles were dead, but no, like no one's ever truly gone if you think about it. Like the fact that we're still talking reams and reams about Michael Jackson and his undoing, he walks among us the crimes. I don't think he was convicted of anything, but he's a strange fella. But what I wanted to tell you about There's so many things. I told you I can't show up anymore. Show my face. No one wants to see this ugly mug. That's for sure. But thing that's wouldn't it suck if you lived in Grimsby? You know, you live there, and when you die, no one's surprised. More headstones than phone repair shops there. And the immortal words, because people always say the immortal words of, especially if it's some big famous celebrity, doesn't matter what it is they say, it's something profound. Well, I saw this one today, and it said, in the immortal words of Tom Cruise, no one cares who you are, life has challenges. It's both dismissive and retarded, you know? And I like to keep on top of the celebrity news too, because celebrities are way more important than me, you, and I. Because celebrities will live forever, and let's just face it, we're just flesh and blood. There's only so much we can do. Keanu Reeves is training a chess player for a documentary on women in chess. Keanu Reeves' most daring thriller yet. He's going to teach a woman how it's done. Now, before you get mad at that joke, I ripped that from a woman on Twitter. Now you don't know what to fucking think. Actually, I don't read Twitter. But, you know, I was really bored the other day. I'm probably boring people now. Because, what was it? I think it was the Red Letter Media fellas were saying, if you don't talk really fast, then you're going to lose the audience quick. You know, they don't even sound like that. That was my attempt at a Mike. I was going to say Mike Ehrmantrash. That's not even the same guy. There's Mike, there's Rich, and there's Jay. But I can't do any voices in them. I'm not one for voices, okay? Here's a little tip. If you happen to meet someone that says they have schizophrenia, don't ask them, can they do voices? Because they only have one. We only have one at a time, you know? But, listen. What I was trying to get at was I was really bored the other day. And I said, I figure I do something, you know, because boredom kills. You ever see the sign when you're driving or if someone else is driving, it says tiredness kills? Same goes for boredom, you know. But you know, people say fucking Charlie Chaplin's, he's timeless. Put him on, you know. Put Charlie Chaplin. He's a chap. He's got fucking assless chaps or something. So I put him on. I watched the whole film. He doesn't say one fucking thing that makes me laugh. And they say that type of comedy is like timeless. Yeah, but for me, it's fucking black and white. It's super old. So anyway, I wanted to see something new then. I was on Amazon Prime. I don't know why they have Prime on it. There's nothing Prime about it. But I think I was in my prime when I was maybe 3 years old. I had no care in the world, and you know, I was at the top of the world when I was 3. You know, I had my own personal chaperone, my own butler. You didn't have to cook anything. You didn't have to make any money. Tip-top condition. Only learned to speak. And the only concern in the world was watching some fucking penguin on the TV. But I'm not here to tell you about no penguin, which I believe is a Amazon show. But I go on Amazon Prime. I'm scrolling, and this one catches my eye. Or eyes. It says, Man on the Run. It's this fucking wild looking like a bird character. Paul McCartney. Is that some Irish serial killer? I've never heard of him. So I put it on, and it's that fucker from the Christmas song. It's like, oh, just when you think you found something new and original. Yep. And then we have to look forward to remakes, you know? Remakes, remasters, all that sort of thing. Was this a big mistake to go... They call this the stage, but I call it my house. It's all staged. That's the word I forgot. Like, many streams ago, someone said to me, you left the cinema on! I was like, what the fuck do you mean the cinema's on? Don't complain. Someone else said, it's staged. And here's another thing some people will tell you, and I'll tell you this for free. Everything I fucking tell you is for free. People go to me all the time and they go, you know, forget about that. That's all in the past now. I'm like, yeah, sure, everything is in the fucking past. It's all I ever fucking known is the past. And before you get on my case, that's what Americans say. Get off my case about swearing. It's my fucking stream. I'll do whatever I fucking want. I think there was something that said, "Oh, swearing is shit." It didn't say shit. It said stop swearing because every punctuated thing just swearing, it's crap. It's like, what? You just said crap. You know what I mean? But people, are afraid today, so, oh, don't say that about Benjamin Netanyahu and don't be talking political. Don't you want to be cancelled? Cancel culture, you know? No one knows, like, who you are. Who's cancelling you? NBC? Hulu? They're just gonna think that racist guy said racist things. That could be anyone. But let me tell you, this is something way more important than anything you're ever going to hear today in the stream. It might be shocking to some of you as well, but it's about a man who sees unpleasantness. He's not a big time man. He's not a small time man. He's troubled. He's addled in his mind. Affliction worse than some would say death itself. Bullets would not do the damage untold to him, and it doesn't matter what physical ailments he had. The one of the mind is say drive a man crazy, and it's not a fortuitous sort of life, to be living, especially when something like this happens. So let me tell you something bizarre that happened. This man, he's troubled. He goes around his apartment. He's on the second floor of some Yoki Pokey tavern or something. This was the old days, and all you could hear is the ruckus, and the not a soul would be around. The devil's calling. He says, I can't seem to sleep no matter what I do. And the whole place was shaking. There wasn't a storm in sight or anything. So he decides to go see the doctor. And he goes, Doc, I don't know about you. I've seen my fair share of unpleasantness. No doubt in my mind, sir, no doubt at all. The land's unforgiven. Even the Lord himself would say it. The God's made honest, of a man. And God made a country. He made it fair for everybody. He certainly did not make it fair for all. He'll pull you by the ropes if you ain't looking. I've seen the devil himself ride across the plains. The devil's fixing to make fool of man. Time's a slippery mistress. It melt away in between your fingers. Hearts bleed on open stones, and the lawmen overlook the parapet onto muddy streets, traveled by no less a man than you and I. A thinking man got more trouble than them field hands. I'm a married man, and by golly, I do her right, but sometimes I think she'd go off. Find herself a big city boy who work at one of them factories. Now, Melissa, she ain't no street whore. And she is certain, she be talking about them pretty lights that, she be talking about. Ain't no naked flame hold a candle to hers, I hears. I'm fixing for a bed, a warm meal, and a dog by my shoe. See, in God's country, sin travels fast, stranger, and they ain't too wise in the small talk. A man be nothing more but flesh and bone. He prey upon the earth, covered in ache and woe. A man has a load on his back and on his mind. He's a dead man walking. And the doctor goes, something troubling you, son. Well, I've no sores. Ticker still working. No lady trouble. I see at night in the black a long-faced beast. You talking about a horse? That's it, one of them horses. And one of them horses it be. But every time I get off from my place in front of the fire pit, I waltz all over there with my beans cooking. You know, coffee beans. I figured it keep me up at night anyways. I go over to the veil. I pull it back. And I see no horse, mister. I don't see nothing there at all. Well, ways I see it, I got this homemade remedy, you know? And I give this to thee. But, how's I gonna pays for it, mister? I barely make ends meet as is. I ain't no man of the cotton field. I ain't no slaver, mister. I also don't work in a field hand, you see? I barely make ends meet as is. And I do things that the Lord Himself has deemed unscrupulous to many, you know? I'm not a thinking man like yourself, but I do myself right. The Lord may condemn me for all eternity. May the poker of the devil, you know, strike hot and fast into my keister. But I seen too many a kerfuffle, you know. Okay, sir, I understand. But next time you come to me, you pay your due diligence. Every man is equal underneath the eyes of the Lord and myself. Be you a drinking man, or be you a man of the faith, you're gonna come to me. Whether I get the lawmen, involved, we're gonna see about it. Okay, and off he went. The traveler went across, to Louisiana. He went over to the lights of Baltimore, and he did things unspeakable, evil, the most horrid things a man could even imagine. One that man could not even fathom. His crimes were so wicked, so heinous, that not even he could believe it. But he woke up in a stupor, and he waltzed over from that bed cot all the way to that same window, and he saw in the Stygian black of the night. Not only did he see the same long face that he feared, he no longer saw himself. So on the way back overs, he went back overs and he spoke to the doctor. Well, I've returned. I'm seeing things, doc. And he goes, what do you see? You must not tell anybody. You must tell not a single soul what I'm about to tell ye. I've done my unpleasantness that even the Lord Himself shall not forgive me. And I'll say that beneath the tree that shattered before the lightning that struck and separated man from fro, that the unpleasantness run deep within a man's heart and soul. Okay, I shall not tell nobody. Whatever happens between me and thee stays in this room. But what do you do for work, mister? What do you do? I do an honest. It's not an honest thing. It is a thing that shall not move past this room. I'd say Tina shall know about it. I say you shall know about it. And I say the whole congregation might know about it. But nobody, and I mean nobody, shall know about what unpleasantness that had occurred on that yonder veil. Okay, I shall not speak about it, but I'm going to need some pay. and he produced two coins. And he also produced a 1951 Navy pistol. Why be giving this armament in front of me? Well, I see that I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know what to be doing, Doc. I've tried it. I tried that remedy, and I still now not one, but now I'm seeing double. I be seeing nightmares, a pair of nightmares out my window. I be seeing them out there in the cold black, just the raindrops hitting the window pane. And Lord, am I in pain, mister. I tried everything. And then the doctor goes, I've given you a remedy. So what's your habits? What do you do? Well, I like to drink a bit. And on the way home, the only way home, is I take Mick's donkey for a ride. It's now how I make legal tender. Anyways, someone needs to stop leaving these horses at the bar. And there you have it. That's a load off my mind. That's a laugh off the Lord's. And that's how she goes. Welcome to the stream. I didn't forget to take off no cinema thing. Hey! Woo-wee! I'd like to take the time to remind everyone that you're unique. You know, not unique like you have a sixth finger or like an organ no one's ever heard of. You know, breathe air, drink water, and eat food. Don't eat that, you know when someone says, don't eat that. That stuff will kill you. I'm a health influencer. I mean, in time, you know, sure, something bad will kill you, but I'm not fucking Nosferatu. Hey, look at me, I'm eating all this healthy shit, you know? I'll probably live forever. Look, I'm not getting any older. Hey, Jim, it's Mac from the chocolate factory. You still coming in to work? Yeah, since we live forever, you know, the retirement age, you know, went up. You know, age is only a number, remember that. Oh, you're sick? But I thought we cured every illness known to man. Anyway, Dave fell into the giant mixer the last week, and that's like the 10th, no, 100,000 incident this week. They had their whole life ahead of them. Who else is going to stir the pot now? Oh well. You know what I like? I like when someone says, no one's ever gone forever. Including the bad people. But you ever hear people go, I'll go for a mental health walk and I'll feel better. And then you see an old guy on your way there and you're, how's it going, old guy? That's what I say. And, you know, it's walking is good for you. It's also good for the mind and the walking. And I ask him, and he goes, how long have I started walking? I said, only a week. And he goes, I've been walking my whole life. Guy hasn't felt good since he started. He was a young man when he started the mental health walk. And now he's in a competition with himself in his chair. But here's the thing I thought about today. Is someone says only smart people wrestle with their mental health. Only the smart ones are aware of the horrors of life, you know? But here's the thing about that is fucking hard to wrestle like with an actual wrestler, never mind like a fucking your mental health. Fucking thing doesn't even have fucking arms. You know? How are you supposed to wrestle something that doesn't even, you can't even get a hold of it? You know? So if you're smart, you have to wrestle with your mental health every day. And just remember that thing from me to you, the mental health walk. It doesn't matter what age you mental health walk, but remember it's a mental health journey fucking back. It take you fucking forever. Do you know what I mean? I loaded up my chat program a long time ago, but where is it? luckily enough, nobody has come in to say I'm crazy. There was this thing, and it was, listen to this. My doctor says to me, you gotta stop taking that acid. And sure, what the fuck does he know? He's a big red dog. But there was this thing, and he said, Guy, remember this years ago? A guy of 100 voices, you know? He does lots of impressions in like a really fast way. And you think that's impressive, and then you see what Muslims do that every single day of Ramadan. No, I'm only messing. But you know, you think it's impressive, but then like half of the voices are like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. They're all Disney characters, and then The Simpsons. Well, Disney owns most of them now, so they're all just basically Disney characters. But then you think that's so cool and impressive, whereas Mel Blanc, he does 100 voices naturally, because it's mostly just his own voice. You know, he does his characters and more. He can do that putty cat, and you know, he did that's despicable. You know, he did. I really liked Daffy Duck when he was the Martian. Does anyone remember that? But it occurred to me that cartoons, like people grew up with SpongeBob and all that, whereas, you know, there was Looney Tunes and Flintstones. Like, it might as well have been the fucking Stone Age for people now, because kids nowadays don't watch cartoons. If you're going quoting around SpongeBob and saying how Squidward says, don't eat that, I will give you a heart attack. That's my Squidward impression. Don't eat that, that's going to give you a heart attack, SpongeBob. Doesn't even have a fucking heart, he's a sponge. Kids today don't watch cartoons. They are all tung sahur and fucking Caparina Balachina and all that shit. Like, you know, children don't have that. They have weird AI characters that are not even cartoons. There's no soul. There's no soul anymore, man. They took the soul out. I remember I used to watch Little Bill. Remember from the Cosby Show? The thing is, you know, people say, you know, horrible things. You know, you can't like that person. They did horrible stuff. You know, I used to like him not for his jokes, but him as a person. No, I didn't. But what about celebrities that go on these talk shows, and you know, they're there to promote something? And I already spoke about the Morgan Freeman thing, but they go, I have a new show coming out, and they say my name is Earl. That's not a new show. And they go, they just, you know, they just place somebody on it. It's not really their show. You know what I mean? But a lot of award shows nowadays, I see more award shows than there is actual shows. Like, people tell me to watch a show, and it's like, it's fucking shit. I already spoke about this earlier, you know? So, what was I going to say to you is, yeah, the award shows. So, you know how they have those acceptance speeches? You know, those have changed a lot. They should have like like an award for most sorrowful speech, you know? Something I've noticed is that at these award shows, people say all of the, you know, the hard upbringing, you know, how they got to the podium. Whereas if I had like my, like, I don't know why I'd be, there's no category for me. That's not to boast or anything. But there's no, like if I was to go up to accept an award for some stupid reason or other in this hypothetical thing, like, I'd just say, like, how I got here to, like, the podium, I'd say I walked. But listen, what I wanted to say is, you know, you think they'd be overjoyed, you know, you got a golden man, you got a bronze face statue, well, you got a gold-tinted man, and you know, you want to thank people, and, you know, and then they're going, I had terrible mental health, and my broken ankles, and I went through blood and bones to get to this stage, you know, the podium. Whereas, you know, I think, you know, it's like a game almost of who can have the most sorry speech. So I'd go up there and I'd go, I have absolutely no talent, I have nothing going for me, I have every mental, physical ailment, illness, like I'm even lucky to have fucking survived. Like, I am worse off than everyone. I've had the most tragic, harder than everybody life ever. You know, streaming's the hardest thing ever to do. It's harder than coal mining, I hear. It's harder than coal mining. I've had the worst fucking life you can imagine, and I deserve my award now. And then I collect my award, and I'm all chuff. And then I go back home and pet my award until I fall asleep. And then eventually a permanent sleep, which I imagine is more peaceful than the actual temporary sleep, you know? Because let's be honest, how often in life is anybody really truly happy, you know? You think you get to happy land and then it's everlasting. But let's be honest, once out of every couple of days am I really happy, you know? People say it's fleeting happiness. You know, I'm happy when I'm eating a chocolate bar or if I'm drinking Coke, that's when I'm happy. But people think it's like this movie, you know, that life is a movie and, you know, you get to watch back your whole life and that, which is not the case at all, you know? And people think when you retire, you're happy, but how long are you going to be happy then, you know? You're not going to spend your retirement going to Happy Land and you're recording all the, you see, you go, I'm going to go to retirement and I'm going to be happy then. You know, because people live in the future, you know, rather live in the future than the present. And I imagine when you get to the retirement, to the future, you go, oh fuck, I wasted all those times wasting my life, you know. I was thinking I was going to be happy and now I'm not. I thought the magical land of Happy Land would be forever. And now I'm going to die in 5 years? Shit. I want to cash in my happiness tokens. I saved them. I was waiting till I got to Happy Land and now Happy Land's fucking closed. So you spend your retirement money at Happy Land, you take a photo with the college child, you know, college kid that's pretending to be Mickey Mouse, and you think you're happy, but really underneath you know, Mickey Mouse is not so happy at all. You went to college and he's still fucking Mickey Mouse. The House of Mouse. But I'm not here to be glum. There's Requiem for us all. There's a Requiem for us all. But this is all top of the dome, so it is. But on average, I think that people aren't happy. You know, I see it everywhere. I see it on the internet. I see it online. So I do's. What I like to say is, happiness isn't a place. You know, it's a state of mind because. You don't want to be waiting your whole life to be happy and then you get to that place and you're like, I'm not fucking happy at all. Maybe happiness is doing LSD and driving at a ridiculous speeds, you know? But, I don't know. There's easy ways to be happy and there's not so easy ways to be happy, you know? But, it might be, to whack, you know, abuse yourself, you know? Just, jerk it all back and forth. And, you know, that lasts a while, but then you get that post-nut clarity that people talk about, post-nut clarity, and they go, oh my god, there was no women at all. It's just me and my imagination. And look at the filth, you know, the tissue fucking ruined. I'm in my own life again. I'm just in my room. That's how fleeting, you know, happiness can be, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, you know, you listen to a good song and you're happy during the song, and then when the song ends, you don't go, fuck, the song ended. You go play another song. You try and keep it going. But it's very hard to keep it going when there's no women, you know what I mean? But also, people go, you don't want to get to your deathbed and have regrets and stuff. You know, you should have thought about the birth rate, you know, what I'm more frightened of is the ever-increasing death rate. You know, neck and neck, birth rate and death rate. Because I figure, no matter how much kids you have, you know, I don't want 6 kids, you know, corralled around my bed. Especially on my deathbed, you know. Why the fuck I'd want that? And also, they go... I don't want them all screaming and crying around me. And then my last words would be, you're all getting nothing. You know? I think it's more preferential to actually have no kids at all, maybe, in this scenario. But say I'm on my deathbed, you know? And, you know, and I've you know, all I've had is regrets. There's only regrets. I'm miserable. I don't want to be in my deathbed and then, you know, I'm there with it's just me and the nurse, and then she's ready to see me go, and then I go, ah! You know, I'd start whacking off, start jerking it, and then at least he died happy. That's the saving grace. At least he died happy, you know. He had a smile on his face. As long as he's happy, I'm happy. And just white, a sheet of white everywhere. That's how you'll be remembered forever. And you don't want to do that, especially if you have all your kids around. Or your grandkids. That's even worse. You don't even want your great-grandkids to remember you in your final moments on this earth with fucking spunk everywhere. So anyway, that's my thing about happiness, you know. But I have no talent. And Timothée Chalamet, let's get into the news. Timothée Chalamet. You know, people somehow care for ballet now, even though it's going the way of the dinosaur. What the fuck? And everyone hates his guts. You know, but wasn't he gay? He was some gay guy. It says here on the web, a breakout role in Call Me By Your Name 2017. He's a 17-year-old exploring his sexuality and falling in love with an older man. But I thought that was the whole cornerstone of Hollywood. So you're the poster boy for the gays, you know? You don't want to, you know, slight the hard-edged world of ballet. Meanwhile, you have this other guy in the movie, Arnie Hammer. It says here he's been accused of sexual assault, sexual abuse, and cannibalism. Well, it seems that before the sexual abuse, you know, yeah. I remember, you know, before people were accused of sexual abuse and harassment, you know, it was enough. But now you gotta put in a cannibalism as well. Eating someone? Like, eating them out? It says here then he admitted when he was accused of the sexual assault and sexual abuse, he admitted to consensual BDSM. No, but they whip you with respect, I hear. You know, but public scrutiny is a far nastier whip, I imagine. It's a far nastier thing. It's just plain nasty. It's a nasty sort of business, sir. I say what is on my mind, sir. That's all I care. You know, sometimes I got, what is it, not pre-stuff, what is it called? I've pre-prepared, I knew the word earlier and I said it. Not scripted. Fuck. I had the perfect word for it and I said it earlier on. And I had a whole thing about it. Oh, that's a shame. I only got one voice. I don't got many voices. Unless you're schizo. Or schizophrenic. But, what is there I can tell? Oh yeah. People like to say, you know, they watch Markiplier because he's like a high energy kind of sort of guy. And what a lot of people don't know about him is that he started with his camera and stuff because he was really sick, you know? He's always in the hospital and he had a camera. He had a webcam. Webcam always has that weird connotation, you know? Before, you know, a girl would have a camera, you say, that's a girl with a camera. You say webcam and they go, so like a porn? Webcam girls. You know what I mean? But this is a different tangent from Markiplier, but listen, I remember, this is how I remember things being different, is people would say, oh, be careful what you put on the internet because it will stay there forever. Meanwhile, I try and find this one film, you know, pogoing with the girls. It's not anywhere. Yeah, just when you think, you know, that things last forever on the internet and they're all fucking gone, gone for good, it's last forever. And yet, the internet's ever changing. You know, it's always different. But if that's gone forever, who knows? Because remember, you're searching for a movie and you go into the DVD place or the VHS, and you could find it. You know what I mean? Whereas nowadays, you search a movie on the internet and it's gone. It's like it doesn't even exist. I have a thing that I could tell you that's far more interesting than anything I've ever told you just there. Quarter pounder with cheese. If I would have a quarter pounder with cheese every day for the rest of my life, I'd be very happy. I would not care one way or the other. Doesn't matter what you tell me. Doesn't matter if I was on my at my wedding, at my deathbed. Doesn't matter anything. If I had a quarter pounder with cheese every single day and a can of Coke for the rest of my life, I would be a happy man. That's just what I want to say. But you know how people watch Markiplier? Markiplier. But you know, people say go watch him. You know, it's high energy. He's really entertaining. You know, horror games and stuff like this. You know, he says what everyone's thinking. You know, that's why they see themselves in him. So I go and click him, and he's all ah! You know, just shrieking. What the fuck is all that about? Am I on the right thing? I think I clicked on the wrong game. I'm not playing this game. This is the wrong fucking game. I don't want to play that game. Tell me something I don't fucking know. Something wrong. I want to get me some of that water. The water hole. Someone's poisoned the water hole. Listen, I'm not one for jokes. I'm all out of jokes. It's your responsibility, it says. Put 2 and 2 and 1 together and put your shoes and do a little tiptoe dance. What do we have on here? The goon. They call it gooning. I call it jorking it. You know, just making your finger a blur. Someone's sitting here smoking with their Johnny Carson fucking radio setup. And just fucking going ham. Look, every screen known to man flickering. Is this enough? ADHD. Not a HD fucking TV fucking set to go. Not a single TV set going. So what do I gotta do? What is there to do? There's a thing you can put down there. I wanna do that. I think I'm gold. I'm golden. Somebody's burping or something. That's James Cagney juice. Or cognac. I think we found the people of the internet who don't like that DLSS 5. Wow. I think he puked up blood. I don't want this guy chomping my ears off like I'm an Easter bunny. I'm not a chocolate rabbit, sir. You know what's kind of mad if you put the... You know what people saying about Grace's run speed is really slow compared to Leon? It's because... No wonder women are terrified at night. You know, this is what they see. They can barely run away from these fucking bastards. These absolute fucking terrors of the night. You don't want to be chased by a man. His eyeballs are fucking hanging out. Who remembers Our Real Monsters? Remember that? That show used to terrify me as a child. If there was a guy who held his eyeballs for his eyes. I can't fucking move that. Can I look in the locker? I have some words of. I got a pearl of wisdom for you. My friend Joe. Wait, hold on, hearing a weirdo. It's remind me of The Last of Us. What was I gonna say? I said pearls of wisdom. As Morgan Freeman once said to me, he told me personally, I actually met Morgan Freeman on the Jimmy Fallon show. Well, I watched the Jimmy Fallon show, and Morgan Freeman, he spoke to me. You know how people have like a religious experience and they speak to you through a medium or something? Well, what's up with people saying consume media anyway? I don't fucking want to eat DVDs and fucking USB sticks and I don't want to be eating VHS tapes. It's fucking disgusting. What? But I don't consume media. I hate that phrase. What media do you consume? It's starting to sound like I'm doing like a George Miller bit. Except I don't say fag. I like... the fags are for smoking. That's what they are. But, in their moral words... that's my George Miller impression. In the moral words of Morgan Freeman... I'll do my George Miller doing Morgan Freeman. He said on the Jimmy Fallon show, he said, what advice do you have? He didn't say it like this. He asked, how do you age gracefully, you know? Like Grace here. How do you age with grace? If you're an old man hanging around with fucking, you know, girls, you know, Grace age, we don't want to search them fucking hard drives, those floppy disks. But I was trying to say, how do you Morgan Freeman? And he goes, the thing about Morgan Freeman, this is my George Miller. I had a way better George Miller earlier. I'm trying to think, how does he sound? You want lids on these? He sounds kind of like that. So, don't let that old man in. That's my George Miller does Morgan Freeman impression. I'll do the George Miller thing now. He goes, one of the best jokes he had was to do with, you know how people nowadays, especially young people, think they've wasted their life, you know? Especially in their 20s. And they're like, yeah, you're pushing 30 and you're pushing death. Well, here's a version of George Miller for that. He goes, Amadeus Mozart, when he was 14, you know, conducted his first symphony, which really goes to show, like, how an utter sham of a life you've lived. You know, well, whereas when I was 14, I was saying, you want lids on these? Nowadays, you know, you're 20 years old and you haven't made $1 million, you know, streaming. You haven't been making a lot of money, you know? You know, whereas people, influencers making billions. You know, you're pushing 30, you know, and you're pretending to be a peanut. You're pretending to be a stream peanut for views. What an utter sham your life must have been. You're pretending to be a peanut for views. And this old hag, she drops down trying to eat your shoulder. Is there a fucking demon in here? She's hanging about. Listen, she's not harming anyone, the old hag. She's just an old hag. Be careful. Well, at least she's not... She doesn't conduct. If I put Grace in one of them electrocution chairs, she'd be okay. She'd survive. These Resident Evil characters are fucking durable, aren't they? They're really durable. It's the idiot box. I remember looking at... I like watching old TV interviews. Was it the... I was going to say the Dick Van Dyke Show. Dick Cavett. And you also have like Ed Sullivan's Show, which is fucking ancient. You have, because the Beatles, I think they had their debut on the Ed Sullivan Show. And this is probably before John Lennon and Bob Dylan hung out in that car, you know? Do you know that video of Bob Dylan and John Lennon hanging out in a car? And I was saying it today, but Bob Dylan's, he's got a really bad, hangover or something. He's fucked, he's rubbing his eyes. And John Lennon he goes, do you suffer from sore eyes, groovy foreheads, or curly hair? Try Zumtol. And Bob Dylan's just like, shut the fuck up, man. He doesn't want to hear any of John Lennon's shit. Like, you ever, you have a really bad hangover and your friend's trying to talk to you? Imagine that with John Lennon. This game's giving me the willies. I forgot my power cord. Don't forget your power. I don't know what voice that is. I'm only a man of one voice. I figure most men have one voice. But then people say with gay people or something when they come out of anesthetic, the gay voice that they do? They don't have the gay voice or something. We're not blessed as they are with the many voices, Shut this whole operation down. Look at all these rags. And that's what we do. A quick squeeze. So what's the point of being in this fucking room? You get like a little twisty thing. A square wrench. Oh fuck, I have no space. Stupid fucking bottle. And this thing. And my Chinese takeout that's taking up all the room. What's the point of I'll make one of these. They have less room. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your checks for free. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. What's this note? It's a lockpick, it's not a note. I might... Hold on. Oh my god. Is she this way? Oh well. I'm a light snack for her, I guess. Is there? Oh yes. Aren't you beautiful, miss? She's a beauty. I'm safe. Better safe than sorry, Or better sorry than safe. If I remove this, I'm gonna have to run for my fucking life. You know what? You think those speedrunners have it made, they think... But there's one thing about them speedrunners that never made any sense. Why you wear all that athletic gear if you're not gonna... You don't do any sprinting at all. Those speedrunners don't run anywhere. The only place those speedrunners go is in fucking circles. Eat him. There's a delicious meal right in front of you. You might want to not eat the shoes. I can inject them if I want. You know that saying, you want a taste of your own medicine? Typically, if you need medicine, I think you'd want a taste of your own medicine. to be honest. TBH, to tell the truth. Most people don't tell the truth. It's perjury, I tell you. I want to go back to the simpler days of watching a screen. When you want to take a break from your small screen to look at a big screen, wow, that is the life. Now, is there any point in taking that? I already injected myself. I need more blood. And my joint plug. That makes my knife... Okay. Do I need this? It's gone. Let's type some shit. I need to take my joint plug. Or do I? No, I haven't. Since I've gone in there, I've gone in there. Where else is there to go? I'm in the furnace. Oh look, the dark. Anybody want an injection? Let's give this guy an injection. Oh fuck, the medicine didn't work. I thought it would change him back. Here's something weird I saw. Apparently there was this news story. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about news stories. I'm going to say it anyway. There was this weird news story in LA or something. It's like a property developer is murdered by one of the Blues Brothers. I was like, what the fuck? The Blues Brothers? And then it said, trans woman. And then it goes in the description thing. It goes... trans woman, it goes, Eleanor, come out with your hands up. And then what fucking walks out is fucking like Dan Aykroyd. Just very weird. I don't know how that works. Also, you know how people say they, them for transgender people? There was only one Blue Brother, so it wasn't the Blues Brothers, it was just one fucking guy. Fucking Blue Balls. The Blue Balls brother. This guy looks like one of those tech bros. I can't knife him. My knife's gone. That would hurt your... That is not comfortable. What am I looking for? Med? More like looking for Ahmed. When you're in that, you know, the St. Patty's Day parade. I'm looking for Ahmed. And everybody turns around and it's like Ahmed everywhere. What I don't mind nowadays is people get offended so easily. But, you know, everybody's Irish. That's what I think. Because everybody emigrated from here, from Ireland. I can't do many Irish things anymore because people say it's an Irish shtick or something that's cringe. That's what I had to change my whole thing from a year ago, where I was just talking, you know, normal, and then they're like, quit that Irish shtick, that's cringe. So I can't talk about that anymore. But everybody's fucking Irish now. I don't think you know, when it comes to nationality and stuff, does it really fucking matter anymore? Guess everybody's fucking Irish now. That's the big reveal. Is it doesn't matter if you got your DNA result back. You are 100% a piece of shit. Do I take this with me? I think so. Wait, what was that? An empty bottle. Goo goo gaga bottle. Is that a lockpick? I think I paused it just when something happened. And also, better safe than sorry. Well, isn't that nice? It's very nice of her. It's like a snarling chihuahua dog or something. With the teeth. Terrifying. I'm mortified. What am I gonna do? If only I had an AI to tell me what to do. I'm stuck. Okay, will I go back? I'm not gonna chance it. I'm gonna get eaten. Yeah, I think the smart option is to go out this way and use this bottle. Did you hear it? Yeah, I'll go back. As long as that, like, 8 fucking foot freak doesn't appear. Grace! Grace! Where the fuck am I? The factory. You take the toolbox to the boiler room for repairs. Get your hard hats on. What to do, what to do. I can plug that shit in, right? Free blood. You don't want to pass up on your free blood. Isn't that crazy that we all have like fucking blood and stuff? And without your blood, you're screwed. Shocking. His brain's exposed. It's a nightmare. I think some people are allergic to the big light being on as well. Yeah, you don't want to come in here and miss the big fucking light. You know how some people will say like, oh, she lit up a room just with her sheer presence of willpower or whatever. She lit up an entire room. Well, that's what that Granny Smith does. That's a throwback for anybody who's been watching me for fucking years. Granny Smith. Her Werther's Originals. I don't want to store my blood collector. I want my blood. I'd like one of these. Wait, no, I did it again. I would like to converge. Would it be better to make one of them purple things? I think I put... yeah. Where the fuck do you put this? A square socket wrench. Maybe down there. Oh, what? The cinema thing was on the screen the whole time? What? Oh wait, that was a different stream ago. Never mind. Wait, that place is open. That shop's open for business. You know how people don't even trust their friends anymore with this all AI stuff? Your friend will be there and you'll be talking to your friend, and then about halfway through it they'll go, I don't know. You're like, if you didn't know, why'd you fucking open your mouth to begin with? And then you'll ask AI, and you'll go back and forth with the AI, and it'll go, you are absolutely right. That's what I've been trying to fucking get into your thick skull. That's what I've been trying to tell you. But nowadays, you know, people try and use AI to fix their life. They just throw everything at it. Ah, everything's wrong. Fix my life for me. And yet, you know, robots don't even got a heart. Doesn't even have a fucking soul or anything. You want it to fix your life? Like, people go, AI knows everything, you know? AI is smart, you know? And, you know how they say, the average human person needs like 6 liters of water a day? It's like, well, actually, AI needs water to run too, you know? It needs a lot more water to run. And then, it's like, no fucking wonder it fucking thinks it needs, like, where'd it learn that? It learned it from fucking us. No wonder it thinks it needs, like, billions and billions of water to function. It's, of mice and men. And Blood's your uncle? I know, as the young people say, blood. What's blood doing? Well, let's not use that. Let's use the right fucking thing for the job. I need to go back and get me some of that. I don't know why when I ran through that I thought Gretel or Grandma was gonna come. Let me guess, Grandma. Grandma's coming. It's very stark. It's very stark. Okay, I don't see... That looks bad. I'm not an expert, but I think if I run across that, I'm gonna fall in and get captured forever. Is she out here in the wild? Yeah, she's over this way. I want to go back and save it and run. I want to see. I feel kind of bad. What the fuck? Was that meant to happen? I don't think that was meant to happen. She just said, "Ah, fuck it. I'm already fucked as is. I'm going in. I'm fucked as is." Okay, everything's fine and dandy, as they say. I want to go. Yeah, for the big reveal. I think it's just a fake out. You don't want a puddle of blood? I always felt that way with cranberry juice. Here's a little tip if you're ever going to one of them celebrity parties. Don't drink the cranberry juice. You might think you and your friends are really cool at this celebrity party, you know, you might even eat a fella. But if they got cranberry juice in a big goblet, don't drink it. Hey, look, a plant. The big chase is not afoot yet. She's got like Bugs Bunny feet. Those the grandma character.
The smell.
Ignore the smell. Maybe make some black and white pudding with all this blood. The forklift. Put that in. Yeah, you want to do that? You know those psychics you go to a psychic or something and they go, I foresee terrible tragedy happening in your future. It's like, that's fucking obvious. Like, everybody's gonna have a big fucking tragedy at some fucking point in your life. But she never goes, I foresee in your future a big crate full of like concrete or a stack of wood on a forklift will drop on top of your head, and that will be your demise. You know, it's never useful like that. And also, if she's supposed to be psychic, how come she goes, "What's your name? What age are you?" These psychics don't actually. I thought they were supposed to read your brain, you know, read your mind. They don't fucking know anything. For an all-knowing fucking person, they don't know anything at all. Yeah, I have my key with me. I'm gonna extract. Never mind. I think I have to go back and use the what swat. Use the forklift key on the other thing. Can we go in? I don't know why, but the monster kind of reminds me of like Iggy Pop or one of them celeb, you know, maybe even Mick Jagger. It's like Mick Jagger fucking enemy. I wanna go back and fucking do something. I don't got time to play around, miss. Do I have the space for fucking 3 of these things? Or 2? Well, I think I know what to do. I know what I'm doing. We're gonna put that back where I found it. I'm gonna... Let's make a purple thing. Yeah. I don't need that lockpick, do I? Like, where the fuck am I gonna use that? Nah. So I'm back. Now, if I take that out, that's bad. Huh. Yeah, I can't take that out because then I can't get to here. So, whereas if I take these fucking beauties, I go there, I run, I go here, I do a thing. Off to the races we go. It's a nice shower. For fuck's sake. And she's here. I knew it. I knew it. Well, let's do shit. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck the lockpick. I could have gotten something good. You're gonna notice that compared to the last fucking fiasco stream, the energy's different, and it's not intentional or anything. But I took this thing that's supposed to stop my nose from like running, and now it has the side effect of making me sleepy, which is interesting. So to counteract that, I try and have coffee, and it does nothing. It makes me sleepier. I don't know. Should I keep this guy here or should I turn him into juice? I have a bad feeling I don't juice one of these guys. They're gonna, like this fucking guy. We'll leave him. We'll leave him be. I gotta get more plants. Okay. I want to steamroll this shit. I want to get on with my fucking life. Is this the right way? No.
Oh God, I really don't.
They all look like when Christian Bale lost all that weight for the machinist. I don't have time for that. Bob's your uncle? Or maybe he's not your uncle. Maybe your uncle's now your auntie or whatever the fuck. You see, years ago, people in school, they would say stuff like, your mother is your father and your father is your mother. Which actually, in retrospect, was very, very progressive of them, you know? Nowadays, you have two dads. Or two moms, two mothers. But then, what about those motherfuckers? You know what I mean? When someone calls someone a motherfucker, they don't actually mean, you know? Alright, I need to do something about this conveyor belt. The funhouse. Who's doing this? Is this the McDonald's assembly line? The origin of McDonald's. This will shock you. Yeah, I think this might be the McDonald's assembly line. So this is where it comes from. And you don't want them to actually, you know, if they uncovered the actual truth about McDonald's, what they put in it. Maybe it's the pink slime or something. Because what about that guy? He's been eating Big Macs his entire life. He figures or finds out, or maybe he knows that it's actually people they put in it. They wouldn't want to change the recipe because then people will go, hey, my burger doesn't taste as good as it used to be. Or what if they got a meat substitute? Like, I don't know what about you, but my burger tastes very people-y, you know? Can we change it back to the way it used to be? Sorry, I keep getting interrupted by these dangly guys. Ah! Fucking freaking spaz out, freaking. He's a freak of nature. As opposed to a freak of what? He's a freak of man-made design. Isn't that most celebrities nowadays? They get all the fucking different cosmetic shit. Get plastic injected into their jowls. When I get old, I'm not gonna get any of that fucking... I don't want to be pumped full of plastic. I want to look as old as fucking possible. Older than dirt. Okay, we've slowed everything down to a halt. Just you believe it, one of those fucking things isn't what you think it is. One of them is a PS5 or a PS6. There's this this is true, this is no bullshit. Like, I've been just saying bullshit after bullshit the whole stream, and I apologize. I only say things to entertain. But when Ellen DeGeneres, when she got removed because of the thing that happened, I don't know. She's like in fucking England now. You know how when most celebrities do something wrong, when they go to America. Well, Ellen did the opposite. She went to England. So Ellen's in England, and you know, she made this joke or something. Also, her stand-up special had the intro of her, and it was like all everyone hates Ellen or some shit. It was a terrible intro to a stand-up special. But she made this joke about something about the PS6. You can do a Google of it, and yeah, funniest shit I ever seen. No, it wasn't. I can't even recall what it was. She just said PS9 or something. And I see people joking kind of like that all the time, where they say like a number, a high number for an old, for a new system.
Fluid drainage complete.
Specs.
Processing
It's a
will
bottle.
now begin.
Whoa. Processing. Shit, no.
So this is the start of making McDonald's. How it's made, McDonald's. I don't know, man. I think I just made the fucking problem worse. Flame grilled, the new Angus flame grilled steak burger from McDonald's. Ah, shit. Look, I don't want to be McDonald's food either. I don't even want to be Burger King food, let alone, you know, I don't want to be people food. That's what you are if you see if a zombie eats you. You don't want to be people food for a zombie. I don't think anybody wants to be food of anything. No surprises here. There's no like ginormous blobby. You think if you're a big fat guy, you'd be like a fatty burger or something? How nice. That's nice. I imagine this is what McDonald's does every fucking day of the week.
Processing complete.
Remember the...
It stopped. It finally stopped.
No, good grief. You're not supposed to take the Lord's name in vain. Grace. For the love of grace. That's what I'm going to say from now on instead of swearing. For the love of grace. Remember the McDonald's CEO, big guy, bigwig? He's not Ronald McDonald. Like, for some reason, the original guy, Ronald McDonald's fucking dead or gone. You see, their mascot of who used to own the company was a big clown. And then they fucking removed it because people hate clowns or something. People are scared of clowns. Who wants to eat a clown's burger? You know what I mean? But McDonald's CEO, he takes the smallest bite of this big arch burger, and then he's like, I love this product. If that's not a vote of confidence, I don't know what is. The smallest bite. And then he did something weird with the fillet-o-fish. Man, what a great fucking product.
I'm gonna free Emily and get out of this place.
Okay, let's go back. Are we closing in on the end of the basement adventure? Okay. Just in case I have to fucking go through here again. Oh, it's they even added the fun slide for McDonald's. The play place. And a vat of blood.
Oh, I got in my mouth.
I don't know, this might be somebody's fucking thing, I don't know. What's what? I don't know, man. It's cranberry juice fucking silo. Oh, cool, you drain it? Where's it going? Free blood! You get your free blood only with McDonald's app. That's right, come here, come on. Get your free blood with the McDonald's app today. I just wanted to throw that in there in case anybody was getting too, like, what's the word? Like, what do you call it? Like, they yearning for McDonald's, or like, a craving, that's it. If you want to scratch your craving of human blood, you know, come around to McDonald's and we'll give you, you know, a flesh, some fucking cow flesh, put in between the bun. You know, they're saying like, as you know, the vegans say, eating is murder, eating is murder. Man, I fucking hope they absolutely murdered the shit out of that cow. Listen, man, it's just the screams of the damned. It's not a big deal, it's just the screams of fucking the damned. You know, when they slaughter the cow and all that, like, make sure it's... I only eat slaughtered cow. I don't want any of that, like, peaceful, you know, happy, frolicking cow that had a great life. I want that slaughtered, you know, fucking meat. I don't want to eat that cow burger unless it's absolutely had the most fulfilling, happy life possible. And then we snuff it, make sure to drain the blood from its neck, and then make a juicy hamburger out of it. Yep. Okay, so I need to collect all my thingamajigs. Oh shit, I could get that, the lockpick thing, is that... If I don't get that, people are gonna be pissed off. What about the safe? I don't think it's possible. I think I have to just go for it. I know my stream is earlier than usual. That's why it's kind of quiet, you know? I mean, most of the time it's quiet anyway. I want the code. 604080. If I don't get this, I'm damned. You gotta find me. Okay, it's like a map of the gray fucking guy. I know it's gonna piss people off, but I gotta go. She's knocking about. So I wanna get this, go through the tunnel, and then I pop out there and I get the furnace fucking thing. Yeah. Oh wow, she is fast. Oh my god. I didn't mean to pause it there, fuck. That was pure luck. That was a pure... I actually got scared. I got scared. Look, she's chasing me anyway. I don't want to get eaten. What's that? Ah, fuck, that's good, isn't it? Oh well, I'm as good as gone. It's for the love of grace. Okay, I think she fucked off. He's not doing so well. It's It's not Michael Jackson, it's Grace.
Get out of here.
You're fine. Is there a mod to play as Michael Jackson?
I'm scared. Why is it so loud?
That'd be terrifying.
It's gonna be okay. Just don't let go. Come on. Come on.
I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I heard that sound. That's from Half-Life.
Just laying you down.
I heard a Half-Life sound.
Why won't they close?
You play Half-Life, you know, more like fucking no life. That guy didn't do anything to you. That's a problem these days. No respect. No respect for anybody.
Grace?
The growling and the gurgling is getting me.
I'm okay. That's good. Good, Emily.
You know what I could say about Grace? She wears her heart on her sleeve. But it should really be in her chest. It's over!
What's going on?
We're safe in here.
Hurry! Go!
I imagine this is what happens when you're dragged to hell. Wow. Oh my god. Chris Chan? Oh no, goodbye. I don't think Tarantino's gonna like you now no mores. Oh, she's fine. Her boot doesn't say Andy on it. Oh. Yeah, that fucking creature. Let's play? I haven't heard that term fucking 15 years. Who watches fucking Let's Plays anymore? It's a shame.
Grace? You okay? Yeah. How about
She
you?
didn't say it was a close call or anything.
You okay? Here, I kept this safe
Oh
for
my
you.
god. This is way more important than you are.
Thank you. Let's go.
Quartz. Would you like a severed hand? I guess I'll take it. I don't know why you'd take a severed hand with you, but you never know.
Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe here. Okay.
When someone, if Leon needs it, I'll give him a handout, you know? I'll
That's
give him a
good.
free handout. What if he used the severed hand to jerk him off or something? You know, it's like phantom hand, it's not... That's a weird fucking thing, isn't it? Is it possible to use the box? Yes. Well, I don't want no severed hand in my fucking pocket. No. Okay. And you can make fucking Molotov cocktails with the blood. What? Oh, you need a bottle. Of course. That thing down there, the lockpick thing, is gonna eat away at me now. You know when they say you don't want to have regrets in life? I'm having many fucking regrets. It's only been regrets. I'm gonna put my star cube in and forget about it. Oh, holy freedom. It's only beginning to be the night. It's not even night.
We did it. Emily? Are you alright? Emily?
Is the game over?
I don't know. Well, let's just... we need to keep moving, okay?
Get to the chopper.
Hey! Stay right there.
Hey, it's okay. We're not infected.
So you're normal?
I think so.
Thank fuck. Those things still running around.
Who are you?
You don't need to worry about me.
I'm tired. I know.
I just want a quarter pounder with cheese, man.
What you kid?
What's...
This? Well,
Remember in Resident Evil 4 he goes, "You're the big cheese"?
I can't run away even if
That's
I
what I'm
wanted to.
thinking about.
Can you fly this?
Sure can. My bastard boss took the key. You know, I could fly us all out of here. If you go get it for me. It's in there. I'd go myself, but I can't outrun those things, not with this leg.
Are you lying to me?
What? Have you seen the same
You
shit
can just
I've
pretend to
seen?
be a zombie with your leg.
Look, lady,
What?
we're out of options here. How much longer do you think any of us can survive?
Can I go back to my room now? It's not safe.
Hey, we can help each other. I'll protect her. If you get the key, I'll keep her safe. I promise.
You're not Bill Cosby, are you? You're not gonna Cosby it. You don't want that.
It's a deal.
You don't just trust a stranger. Well, what's the saying? Yeah, again. Trust strangers,
I got you.
especially strangers with helicopters.
Ready? No. Come on. Gotta strap you in. Oh, I'm Grace, by the way. This is Emily.
Harry,
Thank you, Harry.
no problem.
I'll be right back.
I don't see why Harry can't go in. Harry, you'd fit in amazingly with the fucking... the hoi polloi, as they call them. You'd be one with the same of these guys, you know? Am I just some workaround for you? I'm just the workaround to do your bidding. Fancy schmancy book visitor record. If there's anything I fucking love about this fucking darn video game, you gotta love the details, you know? You take them for granted and you're running around like your fucking grandma's house. You don't get to appreciate the flowery couch cushion. Wait, why is the box... The box is just here. Do I want to take it and good? I think I should. That kind of rhymed. And what can I do? Can I... Okay, you can. You may... Oh, and a knife. I need a knife, yeah. So you can use the metals to make knives and shit? That's not bad. I don't know when you're supposed to use this fucking thing, but I wanna... Say hello to your fucking creator, bitch.
Just let it be in here.
Say hello to my massive friend. I don't think he says that in Scarface in the original Scarface. Say hello to my teeny tiny fucking little guy. It's not time. It's not time. I'm looking at all these little gadgets and gizmos. Ah, medical science has come a long way since they used these things. Before you go in, like, doctor, I think there's something wrong with my breathing. And they used to fucking hack you up with this. Oh shit, after we opened, you see, in the fucking medical book, it looked very, you know, easy. And then apparently after you open someone up, it's actually very, very fucking complicated. Oh. I'll have some of this. If you've been doing well, you know, abstaining from fucking the liquor, you might want to avert your eyes. I know DNA was in there. I think wine mothers, fucking, that's in their DNA, definitely. It's fucking wine. Well, it's mostly in their blood. Oh no, I've been fucking go-go gadgeted. I got Inspector Gadgeted down here now. It's a trap. I'm gonna get blown up. 60 bullets. I think I have fucking enough bullets to take out everybody. That's good. What? A memory transfer. Just as fruit flies have the potential to pass on memories. Huh? I remember this Rodney Dangerfield joke where he just like, I was so lonely, no friends, you know, all alone. And got no friends in the world, not a friend at all. And I made a friend with a fly, you know, a fly on the wall, you know. And then he left me for a piece of shit. No respect at all. That was my favorite Rodney Dangerfield joke, is the fly. My least favorite movie though, fucking hell. You want to talk about hellish, disgusting fucking, you know, creatures like the Granny Smith in this. The most disgusting of all is the Cronenberg movies. I don't know how that fucking works. Is this that, what do they call it, the Giga Chad Maxing or whatever? Is this what you fuckers are doing? Is this what Louis Theroux was investigating? The copium? They got them hooked up to maximum coping? CO2, they got laughing gas? Is this... So all of you fuckers, view botting and paying for fucking views? Is this what you're doing? Is this how they make the alpha male? Is this the bone smashing shit? You get a hammer and you just go to town on your face. Yeah, I wonder what the fuck's being extracted. Their cock? Look, we did all the tests. We ran all the tests on the diagnostics and shit. Whatever we couldn't enhance your cock. It's just beyond our knowledge. We got the best doctors. We got the best Jewish doctors there was, and they could remove bits off your cock, but they couldn't put it. You know, when it came to reconstructing it, a couple of setbacks. They couldn't really figure out what to do. Made your cock smaller, actually. But if you hit the gym a couple of times a month and fucking, you know what I like when people say, you know, oh, this is, make sure you eat a lot of protein, you know, you get a protein bar, you know. And to me, that's a bit silly. It's like saying, here, have this apple. It's got atoms in it. You like atoms? It's the same fucking thing to me. It's got atoms in it. At least they have the fire exits labeled. That's very nice of them in a scary fucking, you know, bioorganic lab. Evil lab. If your evil lab doesn't have a fire escape, you are really slacking. Because if you want to conduct your fucking nefarious schemes, you don't want to be doing it under the fucking without a safety. You want your safety checks to all come out in the wash. You don't want you want to pass those fucking tests with flying colors, especially the evil ones. God forbid you fucking have a, you know, a health inspection for your evil lab. It doesn't go your way. Hey, I have the same fucking chair. And I have the same mat. I don't have a wireless mouse. I have the same screen and keyboard. Wow. I'm going crazy, what's that? Well, this is a fine setup, anyway.
Found you.
I don't know if I was meant to do that. I just clicked a button. I just want to look. I want to snoop on the computer. I'd be a useless doctor because, you know, they do the scan of your brain and shit. And I'd be looking at it and it goes, yep, that's right. We are great to report you have a skull. You also might have a brain in there. I don't know. I didn't personally see it. But the scans lead me to think so.
All tests have come back positive. I can confirm that she is indeed the one that we've been searching for. If all goes as planned, Helpers will soon be in our hands. Of course. But first, I must initiate the protocol. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
He's made the maximum fucking perfect man.
The self-destruct protocol has been initiated. All staff will
I have created the ultimate human life form. Well, you can't surpass, you know, fucking God's creation. The woman. The sequel to the man. Because listen, apart from the whole lab exploding, I need to get my point across. When God made man, you know, that wasn't good enough. You know, the sequel was far better. You know, the whoa man is like a man, but whoa. Do you get me? But we try and succeed beyond our grasp. You know, we try to make things better, perfect it. But you know, nobody likes fucking fake, you know, plastic tits. They pale in comparison to the real McCoy. You know what I mean? I think I already looked at this shit. What a specimen. When a woman's looking at your thing, you don't want her to say a specimen. That's not a good sign. Your member. It's time to go to town and get rid of these zombies. At least they're experimented on, but they're not being put into burgers. Oh look, a can. What the fuck, I'm spraying like lean on them, what? Note to self. If you spray purple lean on people, they'll blow up. Want lean? Oh, I got one. One in the chamber. This is a fucking barrel of fun. I'm having a barrel of laughs. I should not say that. I'll say anything, but saying I'm gassing people is just wrong. I believe I don't want to sanctify him by saying his name. You know who I'm talking about. Would love this game. Ah, fuck. The guy with the small penis, that fucking guy, that's who I'm talking about. Back to doing the deeds of the devil again. I know a lot of people don't believe it happened. You know, people say 6,600,000. I believe it fucking happened. All of you fuckers are just deniers, as far as I'm concerned. And I know all of you like him now, because, you know, before you didn't understand him. What was his ideas? His ideas are all fucking shit.
Oh, shit.
Exactly, Grace. It's that time of the month. That's the only crappy fucking quip. That's the only crappy quip I'm gonna do. Why is she running around like she's crazy? Don't run around like a headless chicken. Rats! It's worse than the fucking Shining. They must import blood by the bucketful. Fucking hell.
Why does this
Stop giving blood. You're giving blood to evil scientists, for God's sake. You see, when you pass your driving test, they sign you up to this blood program, and now look. When you think, you know, you can trust the big blood companies, they're not your friend. They're just gonna donate to a mad scientist. That's what usually happens in these movies. You think they're gonna use your blood for good causes? No.
I need it.
I know people always say give blood and, you know, do the right thing, but apparently not. Look, if you were on the fence about giving blood before, just want to re-examine your life choices, okay?
What the fuck did you do?
Grace? Grace, what's happening? It's okay, Emily. I'm here.
Some hungry customers.
It's gonna get a little bumpy. I'm right next to you.
No, lady, I'm gonna need you up front.
No, it's okay. I'm all right.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, there are so many of them.
Strap in.
Oh, come on!
What's it look like I'm doing? No shit! Hold tight, I'm taking off!
They've all shit themselves. Wow. I saw that coming. That's what I say when I'm watching a movie in the cinema loudly. Ah, I saw that coming. Saw that coming too. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Don't you hate it when you're with one of those people who say, oh, I like they can predict the movie? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Like other people like shocked and scared and shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Duh.
Elvis. Grace. What's she got to do with this?
No one knows how to fly a helicopter in these fucking games.
Hello, gorgeous.
Here's a little tip. If you ever think of making out with a shotgun, make sure you unload the fucking rifle first, okay? I know people say, you know, they love their guns. Don't make love to your gun, literally. That's all I'm saying. Why do people say that? There's an actual thing, like people have a... They're sexually attracted to guns or something, like a... There's a name for it.
Shit.
That girl just can't stay out of trouble.
I want to look this up. I can't use no AI. Gun obsessed. People who are attracted to guns are sometimes referred to as hoplophiles. Wow. So are there any hoplophiles out there? Make sure you unload the fucking gun before you start making love to your gun.
Sherry, Grace is still here.
The FBI agent.
Yeah. Found some files on
Of
Victor's
course he had
computer.
files on his computer.
She's connected to this somehow.
Is she okay?
No. I've got it covered.
Wait, go back. Free ammo, nice. I don't know if I'm meant to be. I got so much boxes of fucking ammo. Shit the big red thing. Oh, I thought he was shit at games, what? So anyway, why would you say hello gorgeous to a fucking gun? Oh fuck, I think she's getting eaten. I think I just about saved the fucking... I think it's over. Wow, I'm surprised. You think with all the fucking munching, he'd fucking get to her arm, get to the bone or something? Maybe his tooth got stuck. Or maybe he had no teeth at all. Beyond belief, fact or fiction? With Jonathan Frakes, who remembers that? You ever gone mountain climbing?
Must be time for the evening.
You ever brush your teeth? Have you ever eaten food after brushing your teeth? Well, this story's for you. Don't drink Coke after brushing your teeth. Oh, fuck. There's like 100 fucking zombies. Oh, it's a big fucking...
Hang in there, Grace.
Okay, ready? Go, go, go. It's like you're fucking ever. Get in the church. Maybe she'll find Christ in there and he'll fucking do something. Look, there's only so much, like, your guardian angel. You ever remember that? You gotta, if you have a parent or a guardian angel. I used to think, you know, I got shafted when I was a child. I was like, you either ask your parent or your guardian angel. I was like, wow, that's so much, that seems so much better, you know? Literal fucking guardian fucking angel. Guy with a fucking sniper rifle fucking, you know, whenever you're in a jam, he just fucking shoots them. Yeah, I don't know if he's too zoomed in. What do I got?
Hit.
More like fucking shit.
Stay with me.
Grace.
Leon!
It's Leon.
Oh, this is Emily. Help me, I can't stop the bleeding.
Hey, look at me. We're gonna be okay.
It's just fucking pus and shit coming out of his neck. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay.
Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant.
I'm pushing death.
Let's go.
You know, I'm 51 years old, but really I'm pushing death.
I just don't give up. Take her.
That guy looked like the actor from The Walking Dead, Rick
Go.
Grimes. Oh no, it's Mr. Blobby. Special type.
I'll keep our friends busy.
Oh my god. I should have said good grief. Or good grace. Let's try this. Oh my, nasty. Oh, so that's what he does. What do you do for a living, zombie? I unalived him. I need to update my lingo. He's not eating me, is he? I fucking think he was eating my thumb. Here's an idea. Everybody can have a go at the grenade. Oh my goodness. Judas! Judas. Judas Christo. The amount of fucking metal you'd taste. Is it too late? I think popping this guy's fucking pimples made it fucking worse. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing like a bunch of fucking Bruce Lee fucking jumping jacks and shit. Oh no, the church carpet, it's ruined. Oh no, the fucking poor guy. The people. I think I'm supposed to shoot his head or something. What? Is this all that fucking processed food? Is this what it does? Dead? Is he deaded again? I killed what was dead. He got unalived, as they say. But he was unalived if it... Never mind. Some people's burgers look like that. Fucking rotten. Low quality burger. What a fantastic game. Wow, really. They outdid themselves.
I'll get you out,
There's
Emily.
plenty more to do, Missy.
There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
No flashlight, no? Go back, you Mr. Raccoon. Oh no, how will I live?
I'm sorry, I know it hurts. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck is this? Another scary bit.
Dead end.
Of course.
Can't let that thing hurt her. It's okay, Emily. Here. Rest here.
We'll be going to Disneyland soon.
I need to keep you safe. Okay.
Gadgets and gizmos and shite. I got extra bullets. A bullet for my Valentine. My Requiem, I mean. Another bullet for my Requiem. Dude, what is that voice again? Some fucking president? Years ago, it used to be like the president was like one of the coolest guys ever. You know what I mean? Now he's just like, they're like, oh, he's a pedophile. You're like, what the fuck? We went from the best guys ever to like the worst. But I've already spoken about, you know, when I was a child, I thought Bill Clinton was a cool cat. And then it turns out, fucking loads of them weren't. What am I gonna do with this giant fucking piece?
There has to be a way to kill that thing.
Actually, we should get a nice fucking 5-piece or something. That'd be something splendid, you know what I mean? 5-piece of chicken. Fried chicken. I want 5 fried chickens and a Coke. Oh no, I realize now it's too late. Not for the chicken, but this stream I was supposed to fucking I have to sell you like a course or something. Well, I give you a taster test of what's to come, you know. But you know, the night's still young. It's only around 7. Who knows? I might be back on later. You never know. But we'll part ways there, partner. Think about them burgers, them fried chickens, and who knows? Who fucking knows?
I'm here for the PlayStation 2.